Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today we watched Nani's newest film, Saripodhaa Sanivaaram, and here with the regulars.
Yeah. We'll just review this. It's a spoiler-free review, so don't worry. You can watch the whole video. We're not going to spoil anything. I guess I'll start with quick thoughts. Overall, I like the movie. It does have its downfalls here and there, but overall, I liked it, and we'll go into it deeper. But you can go ahead with quick thoughts. Yeah.
I thought it was average. Think of to sum it up, trailer just you kind of get the vibe that it's a typical commercial movie, and I thought since it's Nani and Vivek Atre, they do something different, but it is unfortunately a typical commercial movie that seems like it came from early 2000s with some twist elements, but it's basically just like old wine in a new bottle essentially.
Yeah. No, that's a good way to put it. I mean, the story's not anything new, but I was expecting that in the trailer. I didn't think it would be anything new, but I thought the director would bring some sort of nuance to it, which I think he failed. I don't think he brought any nuance to it. Going into some of the negatives and why I didn't enjoy it as much, there's a lot of stuff in the film that doesn't need to be there. So there's a lot of lag. I don't usually like using that word, but there is lag in the movie. There is lag, and they could have cut out easily half an hour. At tops half an hour, you could have cut it out.
Definitely.
So that stuff, that's what brings it down for me mostly. There are some story beats that they take that you don't really care about, and that's what the lag comes from. You basically don't care about what's going on in the story. So that's one of my biggest negatives.
Yeah, and you have a very unbiased point of view. They're being honest because they're actually Nani and Vivek fans.
Yeah, I love both of them.
Yeah.
I like Ande Sundaraniki is one of my favorite movies. I love it.
For me, I like the movie overall. I think I had the same view as him because I still liked whatever it is overall. But I think the first half was really good, and then the second half was not very good. So they basically leveled out to a good movie, but I think it was very disappointing coming from their previous outing, and then now what they have now. It's I feel Vivek Atre learned some stuff from his last movie, and then forgot about other things as well. I feel he still doesn't know how to do the lag thing, you guys are talking about.
I know that Ante, one of the biggest complaints that people had was lag and over developing the story. I think he still did that in this one. I didn't think he needed to overdevelop it, especially there's 10-15 different characters in this film, and they all kind of have their mini backstories, which they don't need to have. You don't even need some characters in the movie, first of all.
Yeah.
But I don't think he learned that lesson yet.
The movie's 3 hours long.
Yeah.
No commercial movie ever has to be 3 hours long. Kalki, you can say whatever, it's a world building, there's parts, Kandinik, it's a one-parter. No need to have 3 hours. Also, it's a trailer juice it's a village savior movie. Nani is a savior who saves the village.
Yeah.
And it's just high time in 2024. We should not be seeing movies with this story. And there's a lot of very predictable scenes. The climax is extremely drawn out. And like Ankit said, first half is entertaining. Second half is not, truth be told, I thought it was really bad. S.J. Surya is the best actor in this movie. But yet, it's not Nani's fault. His character was a little stale, but S.J. Surya was hilarious.
So some positives, because I did like it overall. I don't want to get the opinion that I didn't like it, but I loved S.J. Surya in it. I thought he was hype. The action was cool. It was really cool. I got to give him that. I think the background music, everyone already has been talking about it from the songs and the trailers and everything. Jake Sujal, he killed it. There are some super cool shots, singular frames that are with great background music that looks super cool. We were talking about in the interval or something. There's some cool shots in the movie for sure. The cinematography was really good.
100%. I think same here. Also the elevation scenes, I felt the interval scene, the entrance scene, I feel there's a lot of cool scenes that are elevation is there, the BGM is there, everything is there, and I feel he did that really well for somebody who's a story-based director like Vivek Atre. I feel if he had some fine-tuning, he could make an amazing commercial movie, because he was able to do something commercial, even though he's more of a story-based, more slow-driven movie filmmaker, and he was still able to make some really nice moments with that.
So basically the best way to put it is the action scenes, those points, there's only 4 or 5. There's not too many, but I think the story in between them is what was the missed opportunity. Like it wasn't like as engaging or entertaining in most parts. So that's why like for me like I was disappointed, and I think it's average. But yeah.
There's some good performances. Priyanka's pretty good. Priyanka Arul Mohan. I know you guys didn't like the love scenes, but I thought they were charming. Like I thought that.
Oh no,
Actually,
I
no.
didn't know. I like.
Oh, you like
Yeah,
them?
yeah,
Never mind. I thought you said love track was bad or something.
No.
It just
sorry.
vanished in the second half.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought they looked really good. I liked their
Yeah.
chemistry a lot. It wasn't like a roadblock like a lot of commercial movies love story. And there was some side characters that were really good. Nani's dad, Sai Kumar, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
And also, Harshavardhan's not in the movie much, but he's great. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, like they said, like the positives are just the first half is a nice flow. It's a good love track, some good comedy, some great fights. But once you get into the second half, you realize this movie is not offering anything new in this day and age where the leading man himself offers new scripts, good ideas. There's too much build up, there's too much elevation, there's too much punch dialogues by side characters. And so somewhere in there's a good commercial movie, but it's 3 hours long.
Yeah.
And it's bloated. And
I think that's the biggest problem. It needs to be cut.
Yeah,
It needed to be cut because like there is a good film for sure. There's a really good film in there, but I don't know who Vivek Athreya's editor is, but I think he needs to choose a different editor to cut out like some of the stuff.
I think he just thinks that there's scenes that are important, but not.
But
every
in the
scene is
grand
important.
reality, it's really not.
And it falls in like a weird lane where I wouldn't say this movie will hit as good on OTT, and like punch dialogues and elevations normally don't. Right, like Jailer, for example, a movie with great elevations. When we watched it at home, I was like, "Oh, this is not that good."
great. Yeah.
But what I say is, it worth like $14 to go and see it in person either. It's up to you to decide. Kani, I think like it's a weird middle ground.
Yeah.
Where I would say, if it were me and I knew it would be like this, I'd probably, watch it on OTT. And I would say this is Nani's like, it's probably his best Mass movie because I didn't like Dasara, I didn't like MCA, I didn't like Nain Local.
Yeah.
But it's still like low bar to beat. But overall, I thought it was average. I think they liked it more than I did.
Yeah. No, I still liked it, and even if I knew, like you were saying, like if I knew it was like this, I probably would have still came.
Yeah.
Just
Fair.
because like I like Nani and Vivek, I like both of them. But I think we can probably just rate
Ratings,
give our ratings.
I give it like a 6. I think it's above average. It does have first half is good, but Nanjaptan, I always say this in my reviews. When the second half is bad, I come out of the theater with a sour taste, especially the climax. So it's hard to like keep, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I definitely did like it more. I give it a 7.5. Okay. So I know there's a lot of like stuff that could be done to fix it, but overall I still enjoyed it. I came in extremely hyped. Like I thought this was going to be a great film because Nani Vivek, awesome, and the teasers have been great. Music has been good, but I was disappointed, obviously. But because there's flaws in the film. That's why.
Yeah. I'd give the same rating. Actually, I think the first half I probably liked the most out of all you guys. But with the second half being how it is, like I think like I also came to the same like playing field as you guys. So I still think it's a good movie. For sure, it's not like an amazing movie, but it's definitely not bad at all.
As far as this year, this is probably one of the best ones.
Yeah,
we
this
haven't
year
had
has been terrible.
So like if you're aching for a good movie, I mean you should go in the country that's not. It's better than like the other shit we've gotten, like Mr.
Bachchan, Ishmar,
like
way better than those.
You can
like,
also watch with your family. That's one thing.
Maybe
it is
pretty violent.
It is violent.
Surprisingly
The
violent.
action scenes are pretty violent, but it's fine. I mean, it's an action film. Like, what do you expect? That's it for the review, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.
And we'll post the spoiler review sometime this week.
Yeah, we'll post spoiler review also. Yep. All right. See you guys.